the evening of August 3, 2023, a man approaches the front door of a home in Orlando, Florida.
I got bit! Oh! I got bit!
Unbeknownst to him, a rat snake, about 5 feet long and non-venomous, has coiled itself around the top of the screen door. As he pushes the door open, the snake suddenly strikes, clamping down on the man's head and shoulder area. Startled, he lets out a panicked shout, "I got bit," then stumbles backward and takes a small tumble off the porch. The snake immediately retreats and slithers away into the darkness. Although the bite looks vicious, it turns out to be harmless. Rat snakes aren't venomous, but the man's startled reaction and fall make for a truly shocking clip. Imagine you open the door at night and find a little child alone on your porch. It's 8:20 p.m. in Spring, Texas. The doorbell camera starts recording. A woman stands on the stairs, holding a 2-year-old child in her arms and 2 heavy bags in her hands. Without saying anything, she sets the child down, rings the doorbell 3 times, slams the doorbell, drops the bags, and runs back down the driveway to the waiting car. The child stands, confused and silent. Moments later, the homeowner opens the door and is startled. She had never seen this child before. She immediately calls 911. Police officers arrive and take the child to safety. Sheriff's detectives share the 23-second clip online. News channels play it over and over again. Within hours, the child's father sees the footage and recognizes his son and the bags containing his clothes. Police track down the woman in the video. She says she was doing a favor for the child's mother, who is in the hospital. Using GPS, she tried to find the child's father's house, but picked the wrong door. Instead of waiting to be sure, she panicked and drove off. Detectives say leaving a child alone like that is dangerous. Now the woman is charged with child abandonment, a serious crime in Texas. Child Protective Services are working to get the child safely back to his family. A wrong address, a quick escape route, and a viral video seen around the world. What would you do if a lost child rang your doorbell tonight? Your doorbell camera pings at dawn. You check the live feed and see a stranger licking the doorbell like it's an ice cream cone. It's 6 a.m. in Lake Worth, Florida. The homeowner's iPad flashes a motion alert. Half awake, she taps Live View to peek outside. A middle-aged man in a bright Miami Hurricanes t-shirt steps onto the porch. He's holding a bundle of flyers. He leans close to the lens, flashes the papers as if showing them off, then suddenly sticks out his tongue and licks the doorbell, slowly. He walks away, then turns back for another lick, and another. Each time he looks straight into the camera, almost proud of his bizarre routine. All of it streams live to the stunned homeowner inside. Shocked and a little disgusted, the homeowner saves the footage and dials 911. Deputies arrive within minutes. She also uploads the clip to the Ring Neighbors app, warning everyone nearby. Police recognize the man. He's homeless and often wanders the neighborhood. They give him a stern warning and escort him away. Social media lights up with jokes, memes, and questions. Why on earth would anyone do that? Some viewers feel sorry, guessing he struggles with mental health. One viral clip, and a whole neighborhood on alert. If your camera caught something this weird, how would you react? On the night of June 16, 2022, around 11:30 p.m., a doorbell camera in the 1200 block of Morris Street, Philadelphia, caught everything. 3 women were walking together on the sidewalk, chatting and unaware of what was coming. A man in a pink sweatshirt and black pants walked up behind them. Without warning, he punched the first woman in the face, knocking her down. Then he struck the second woman and shoved her into a parked car. When the third woman tried to help, he grabbed her hair and hit her on the head several times. The women screamed for help. Neighbors heard the noise and rushed outside, but the attacker had already moved on. The 3 women were injured. One broke her nose and the others had cuts and swelling. Police arrived a few minutes later and, using the camera footage, later identified and arrested 36-year-old Malcolm White. The women recovered from their injuries and the attacker was charged after the camera evidence helped police recognize him. It's a quiet night. You're scrolling on your phone when a motion alert flashes. Someone is standing on your porch. The homeowner checks the doorbell camera around 9 p.m. A figure in a hoodie climbs the steps, opens the mailbox, and flips through the letters. A person steps back, casually walks away, and vanishes into the night. Shaken, the homeowner sanitizes the doorbell and contacts the authorities. You're fast asleep when a machine gun sound shatters the night outside your house. It's 3 o'clock in the morning in Lee's Summit, Missouri. A Ring doorbell camera wakes up sensing motion. Seconds later, a car speeds past, engine roaring. Muzzle flashes light up the street. Bullets slam into a garage door and 2 parked cars. The shooting lasts only a few seconds, but it feels like forever. Inside, the family dives to the floor. When the gunfire stops, they crawl to the window. Holes pepper the garage and the cars, but, thankfully, no one is hit. Just days earlier, police had searched this same house because of an ongoing feud. Detectives now think the drive-by is payback tied to that old trouble. Neighbors peek out, shaken. A man who's lived there 23 years says, "This street was always quiet. Now we're scared to step outside at night." Police collect the Ring video and hunt for more camera footage around the block. They ask anyone with information to come forward. So far, the shooter's car and the people inside are still unknown. 10 seconds of gunfire, dozens of bullet holes, and a neighborhood changed overnight. If your camera recorded a scene like this, what would you do next? It's 1:45 a.m. Your doorbell camera lights up and catches 2 masked men toward your front door, gun in hand. What happens next? Nobody could make this up. 2 young men in a black hoodie climbs the steps. In one hand, a screwdriver. In the other, a pistol. He jiggles the lock, shoves the door, and whispers, "Come on, open." Frustrated, he raises the gun, maybe to smash the lock. His finger slips on the trigger. A flash, a muffled shot, and the bullet pierces his own thigh. He screams, drops the gun, and staggers backward. Blood stains his jeans. He tries to hop down the steps, but collapses, clutching his leg. Across the street, a getaway car honks. The wounded thief hobbles, half jumping, half crawling, and tumbles into the passenger seat. Inside, the homeowner dials 911. "Someone just shot himself on my porch." Police arrive minutes later, collect the dropped screwdriver, shell casing, and every second of crisp HD video. Officers alert hospitals. Look for a man with a fresh gunshot wound to the leg. With the doorbell footage showing his face in the getaway car, it's only a matter of time. One slip of a finger turned a break-in into a self-inflicted disaster. Sometimes crime really does shoot itself in the foot. Literally. It's 7:15 p.m. The street outside is quiet. The porch light glows. A Ring notification pops up. Motion detected. You tap the screen.
Camera recording.
A thin young man climbs the steps. In his right hand, there is a small gadget with a blinking blue light. He waves the gadget across the doorbell lens as if he's scanning or jamming something. His eyes never look at you, only at the device. Suddenly he pokes the doorbell button, stuffs the box into his pocket, and sprints down the driveway. 10 seconds later, he's gone. One mystery gadget, one push of the bell, and a sprint into the night. Was it just a prank? Or the test run before a real break-in? What would you do next? Sunset. Your doorbell chimes, but what you see chills you.
Is that what you like?
A silver sedan creeps down the street, with its driver's door gaping open. No brake lights, no slowing down. Then, movement. The driver suddenly tumbles out, rolling onto the pavement as the car drifts onward, empty. It glides silently across the lane before finally lurching to a stop. 90 seconds, one desperate escape. A close call that could have ended so differently. What would you do if your car wouldn't stop? It's a quiet afternoon. A Ring doorbell notification pops up. Person detected. You tap live view and see an empty street, plus one bright blue and purple scooter parked by the front door. A boy, maybe 10 or 12, walks into frame. He climbs the steps, looks left, looks right, no adults, no witnesses. He grabs the scooter handle and pauses. For 3 long seconds he just stands there, thinking. Keep it, leave it? The boy hops on, spins around, and rolls down the driveway. Fast. Heart racing, you save the clip and post it on the neighborhood app. You file a police report, hoping the clear video helps ID the scooter snatcher. 15 seconds, one stolen scooter, and a lesson for the whole block. If a porch pirate rolled away with your stuff, how fast would you hit record? Your backyard light snaps on at 2:08 a.m. A stranger is already inside the fence. The man climbs the wooden fence, lands softly, and sweeps a flashlight across the grass. He tugs the patio door, locked. He presses on a window screen, won't budge. Another floodlight flares. 30 seconds, 0 words spoken, and one would-be thief scared off by lights, a camera, and a barking dog. Is your backyard ready for a midnight visitor? It's the night before Christmas. Your doorbell rings, but when you check the camera, a bear is on your porch. In Naples, Florida, a family watches their holiday lights twinkle until a motion alert pops up.
Bear, go. Look at me. Bear, go away.
That's crazy.
Bear, go away. He's looking at me. Bear, go away.
He's going away. That's cool. That's wild.
Dude.
On the live feed, a massive black bear wanders into view. It sniffs decorations, nudges a plastic snowman, and sends its head rolling away. Curious, the bear climbs the porch steps, stands tall, and reaches out. With surprising precision, it presses the doorbell. The chime echoes inside as the camera captures its furry face up close. The family laughs in disbelief. Through the intercom, Dad says, "Wrong house, buddy." The bear pauses, tilts its head, then ambles off into the dark. Only the snowman is damaged. The family shares the clip online and it goes viral. Florida's most unexpected holiday visitor. A curious bear, a doorbell chime, and a night no one will forget. What would you do if a bear rang your bell? On the early morning of October 21st, 2021, at about 12:43 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a Ring doorbell camera started recording. The camera's night vision view is steady, pointing at the front walkway and street. Suddenly, a bright white dot appears at the left edge and drifts slowly across the frame, leaving a faint glowing trail behind it. Viewers noted the object moved far too slowly to be an ordinary meteor. Instead of blazing by in a split second, it takes several seconds to cross the sky, suggesting it's something re-entering from low Earth orbit. Experts tracked its path and matched it to Cosmos 551, a 500-kilogram Russian reconnaissance satellite that failed to maneuver after launch on September 9, 2021. It re-entered Earth's atmosphere on October 20 to 21, burning up in a slow, glowing descent. No debris reached the ground, the satellite fully incinerated. The clip became popular online, showing how home security cameras can unexpectedly capture space junk re-entries as they fall back to Earth. It's a quiet morning when your phone buzzes. A motion alert shows a black bear climbing your porch steps. The homeowner checks the camera feed. A massive bear sniffs around the yard, then lumbers up the stairs, before spotting a cardboard box by the door. Curious, the bear inspects the package, turning it with its paws. Then, in one smooth motion, it clamps the box in its jaws and trots away, vanishing into the trees with its unexpected prize. Inside, the homeowner watches in disbelief. After saving the footage, they share it online with a caption, "Even bears get deliveries now." Neighbors laugh, but double-check their own porches. One missing package, one bold bear, and a morning no one saw coming. If a bear swiped your delivery today, what would you do?